Hey, what's up, Billsmafia? It's your boy. I am back. It is Sunday game day, and today the Bills take on the New York Jets at MetLife Stadium after the debacle in Jacksonville last week. They're looking to get back on track. Um, I am not done predicting games. I will say this season has not turned out the way I thought it would. The Bills are 5-3. I did not think they would have three losses at this point. I thought one or two at the most. Um, but here we are at 5-3, and the Bills currently sit, I believe, fourth in the AFC as far as seeding is concerned, and it's well deserved. They have not played well over the last few weeks, and they got away with Miami. They couldn't get away with the Jacksonville performance, and to me, it was all about the offensive line. I believe the Bills are getting one of their offensive linemen back this week. I can't remember which one, and I tried looking at the injury report on the Bills app, and you cannot find it. You can't find a game. You can't find an actual injury report. Um, it's a little bit on the Bills app. Can't find it. Why not? It's an injury report. Should be there. That's a good piece of information to give fans. But anyway, I digress. Um, Today's game, Zach Moss will be back. Tremaine Edmonds is out. That's a fairly big loss. Teron Johnson, I believe, will be back. Um, but it's uh, it's Tremaine Edmonds. There are people that feel some kind of way about Tremaine Edmonds. I don't. I think he is a young linebacker. He's a great linebacker to me. He leads the team in tackles, and he is just him and Matt Milano make a great team out there on the field. His presence will be missed. That being said, the Jets will start not Zach Wilson. They'll start Mike White at quarterback, who has had a fairly productive time since he went in. So that's something to watch out for. I don't believe in the Jets. I believe I believe if you heard that, that's my cat. But but I believe that their thing is a blip on the radar. But you can't, if you're the Bills, you cannot sleep on the Jets. You just can't. You have to come out with your A game. Like Josh Allen said earlier this week, they're gonna have to start stacking wins. You can't afford to fall behind. And guess who's on your tail right now? Yeah, the Patriots. What? Didn't see that coming either. But more on that Thursday when I come out with my late for the mid-season report. Um, but that being said, I still believe in the Bills. I believe that they're a good team. We're just having a little bit of a slump right now offensively, and I think that can get itself straightened out. When you have players that can bring you out of a bad streak. Hopefully the offensive line can get healthy. Hopefully that will spark a little bit of a running game. I'm not one of those people that believe, oh, you got to run the ball. You got to run the ball 50% of the time. No. It's been disproven you don't have to run the ball 50% of the time. New England never ran the ball 50% of the time. They ran it. It was like 60-40 when they were winning Super Bowls. The Chiefs won the Super Bowl and went to 3 straight AFC Championship games because of their passing game, not their running game. So all of you out there saying, oh, you got to run the ball, you just have to run it effectively when you run it. That's the key. You can have that running game like the Titans do, but if you're not going to have the running game, you have to be able to do it effectively so that it's a threat. And teams, have to look out for certain things. The Bills have become a little one-dimensional. You blame that on the play calling. They're not, they're not fooling anybody really. And I've noticed something, and I don't know if anybody else has said this or seen this, but I've noticed that Josh Allen is not looking off the defenders. If you watch Josh Allen passing the last few games, he is staring down defenders, or he is staring down receivers. And that's not going to bode well for you. You're going to be able to read him. and read his eyes, and defenders are finding their way to the ball. And he's not doing something else. He's not trusting his players. Just throw the ball up sometimes. That's something you don't see enough of. You see all the good quarterbacks sometimes just throw it up so that they can get a pass interference call. And you have Stephon Diggs, who's one of the best contested catchers in the game. You got to give him a shot at the ball. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just throw him the ball, as Keyshawn Johnson would say with the expletive deleted. But that being said, again, I believe in the Bills. I believe they're going to win this game. If I were to give a score, I'm going to say 27-20. If you're a betting person, don't bet the spread on this one. We learned our lesson last week, right? This game is not easy, and this league is not easy. So hopefully the Bills will pull this one out, get back on track, and we'll see you after the game. As always, go Bills.